I think. Why does it have a triangle? How could that be cut up like that in front? How could that be a shadow, guys? Doesn't it look like a foot coming out? It's like a foot right there. That's so weird. You guys, how could there be a cut into rocks like that? It's definitely not a shadow over the boulder, is it, right? You'd see some of the boulder behind the shadow. What is going on with that? Like, I get it could be a shadow. I don't even want it to be them. That's what people don't understand. Oh, he wants you to think that it's... No, I don't want you to think anything. Because when that becomes them, it makes my life even more difficult. I can see that with my eyes. I wouldn't have been able to, but now that I know where to look, I can see the triangle part. Just a weird, funky shadow that looks like it has a white eye. Alright, so that's the hole into the rock? That's kind of unusual, isn't it? That's where your entrances are into places like, into mountains like that. They come out in ways that we don't understand. Why does everything have eyes? I mean, look at this. That looks all fake to me. Right there. Looks real weird to me. It's real hard when you get this far away. All those rocks look real strange to me, guys. The shadows. Those are some interesting shadows for sure. Okay, keep in mind this is them overlooking where I parked. This is after I got done with the Bigfoot world. And I'm back to my car, and they're just looking at me. It's killing me. I think it's just some weird shadow. Isn't it weird how you can almost picture like his foot there? Like that would be his knee, like he's got one foot up. So straight on the one side. It looks like it's cut rock. Is that cut for a design? Is that an entrance? It's very possible. Especially because it's not like right here. Like it probably... I don't know what exactly is going on, but watching this video, I just know it's them up there somehow. There used to be one there, and they probably use it over on the other side now. There's a couple guys that made it through Thanksgiving. You guys help me and people. I ate a little bit of that myself. I would gladly not. Why would we kill a bird? They're really smart birds, you guys. I'm going to show you how smart over Christmas when I go down to Cali's. So I'm going to have a video for you around Christmas. We're planning, we don't know the weather yet, but we're planning on getting a video for you guys. Maybe even we may film the video Christmas Day with the goats, with the chickens. We're going to bring the goats out to the Bigfoot world. Depends what happens. We're just going to play it by ear. The weather's been so amazing. A couple bikes. It is so beautiful, you guys. It's 55 here today. It's like freak weather. It shouldn't be 55, which means it's probably 70, 75 down below. Jerry could tell you. It's probably, and Tammy, it's probably like, it must be absolutely gorgeous down in Lower Colorado. Remember, Lower Colorado, you're still a mile high. Right? Isn't that what they called Denver, the Mile High City? So let me just show you where we're going. Bear with this because I'm going to get something today. So if this is in, I got something. So this is where I'm going. The first place I ever filmed in my life was over there, out there. And I'm back there this summer. It's really hard to get in there. You have to have the motorcycle to get there. That's how I found it the first time. My second real Bigfoot video was there, or first, I can't remember. I remember doing it. I remember that every second of it though. So I just don't remember whether it was the first or second. Here we go. So we're gonna go way out here. Like way out there. Remember, it's like a lot of days. This is really the hardest part of what I gotta do, is just get there. When I'm there, it goes so fast. Usually. It depends on what day it is, but when I find them, forget about it. You guys got a sled on the back. No snow out here. There should be. So it's Sunday. You guys probably won't see this till Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday. And it's beautiful. We're having, this is why people think there's global warming. They don't understand that the Earth just goes through cycles. It's different. It's not always the same. We're going to destroy it thinking that we're supposed to help it when the Earth doesn't need our help. Why would the Earth need our help after, hundreds and hundreds of millions of years? The Earth needs our help now? We're insane. These are people, it's all about money. It's people trying to make money. They want to get a paycheck, so they decide that we're going to spray the Earth. Things like that. It's ridiculous. Don't mess with Mother Earth. Now, have we had an impact on the Earth? Of course. But I believe that, when it's enough, Mother Nature will strike back. We have destroyed everything. And, sooner or later, there's going to be consequences. As you can see, okay, there's a little bit of snow here. Not much, though. It's all melted in the forest. In the sun on the road, it's not, but in the forest it is. So I showed you guys in here, right? It hit me. I had no plans. I did think, I got to come back and do this. But, last night, I was like, it was like, I don't know, I can't really explain because I start searching, in my head, where am I going to go? And it just went off, lights going off. You have to go walk that. It's 50 degrees here. It's a little chillier here, but it's beautiful. It shouldn't be that nice. I showed you everything they do here on the side of the road. I didn't show you this side, but I went in there, right? You guys, it's unbelievable. Look how they blind it. So I'm standing there, remember I told you, hey, you can't see in? You can see out perfectly, but you can't see in. It's pretty amazing. See how they blind it? You cannot see back there. So if one of you guys was standing back there, I wouldn't be able to see you. You'd have to yell for me to hear, just to know you were there. And that's what I was saying from in there. This is the one with the sneakers. I said I was squatching in sneakers. Yeah, it was right back there. So what we're gonna do is not go near there. We're gonna go up. I'm gonna walk up the road. It becomes like you can't even drive it anymore. So I've done it on a motorcycle, and it's unbelievable what this road drove through. So hopefully we get a video out of this. Let's do it. I have a good feeling about it because these guys, there's teepees here. There's all kinds of amazing things here that I filmed here way up the road as well. I don't want to confuse you with the different videos, but give me a second, and I think we're gonna get something done here. Really tempting, man. Something all the time. They have these trails that no one knows about. They use them every day. They come right through here. You can see the dirt, right? And they come through here. I want to follow this, but this wasn't my plan. I want to go up the road first. See all this weird dirt? It's all been put in here to be filled in. This was all thrown in here. See this trail? Look, and then there's their trident. It really makes me want to follow the dirt. You guys watch when you go like this. My plan was to call this the Sasquatch Road. Oh my God, you come right in. Nice and slow with the camera today. Oh my God. I didn't see it. You guys, look at this. You can't see it. Look at the size of it. It's so much bigger than it looks on the camera. All right, so why walk in the road? I'm excited about today. I'm so thankful that on November, is it 3rd or 4th today? 4th, I think it is today? It's Sunday, whatever that day is. Whatever number day. That I am here, where there's no snow, with them, doing this. So lucky this year. You guys, look at that. I told you. I wasn't even going to come in here, but I saw the dirt, and I was like, what the heck? Here's where they do all the footprints. This place is amazing to me. Look at that, you guys. So the sneaker video would be just right from like over there. So 100 yards to my left, I began the sneaker video and I went up a little bit and I went that way. So now I'm just picking up to where the real place. That was one video, one spot. This whole place is huge. And they do it here like, almost like, no, like it's so blatant, it's almost unbelievable how they do it. You guys, look at their entrances. Look at this big entrance, watch. Nice and slow. Here's your entrance, okay? I don't make this up, this is all a fact, okay? Wow. It's chilly in here too, because there's no sun. You guys, look at this. I knew it. The lights were going off in my head. Like a siren. There's no bears, you guys, okay? They're all hibernating here now. It's very, very cold. So you might get a nice day like today, which is like a freak thing, but it's very cold here, especially at night. They have to hibernate at night. Could there still be one? Maybe, but I doubt it. Look at this, you guys. So you got your stuff, and then in between it all, there's disturbances. Which is them, I promise. What about that big X? I couldn't believe it. All right. I'll stop in. I just wanted to show you the woods. I want to go. I really want to show you the road. See this? Look at this walking. Look at the walking right here. It's not deer. You can see they have hooves and they poop every foot practically. They leave droppings. I can't get over this place, you guys. It's so secret. Sunday, not one person comes up that road because you can't. You can't make it. You have to be on a motorcycle or you could do it on a side-by-side. I'm up as far as I could go. Look at this, you guys. There you go. Without fail, right? Yes, you get to this, and then that's there. Every time. These guys are different. Look. I mean, they're same as what I'm used to, but it's not the same as Bigfoot Universe. You'll never see that in Bigfoot Universe. You guys can like just that. How it's all like it's all a teepee, but it's real hard to see, and you know, there's a million sticks and it's real weird. So I'm going to be doing some of this today, places I know where they're hiding. If I get a little one right there, then I will keep it on them, because if I'm seeing them. But when he's 12 feet tall and you know he doesn't want you to do it, usually you tend to agree with him. Isn't this weird? This is their highway. It's the most blatant Sasquatch highway ever. You guys look at this. It's huge X. Even the bark that's fallen off is making an X. Or like a loop. All right, now let's go to the road. I'm gonna get too caught up back here. Walking everywhere. Right down the middle of it. I gotta show you this road. I found this road. Well, last year or the year before. See this stuff, you guys? It's an amazing thing. What I do. It's what a lot of us do. I was just talking to Diesel. Shout out to Diesel. I told him I was coming out.
doing a great job. People are like, hey, what's Diesel's link? So people have been getting their Diesel. What the hell, you guys? Watch this. Look at this place. It's so weird. I got eerie feelings. It's beautiful and sunny outside, you guys. And in here, it's like dark and gray. Like the sun, they don't let the sun come in. Tell me what this is. First of all, look at the trails around it. Look at this hut. Wow. They made it. They're still here, you guys. Look, a bird just got yard saled. Recently here, right here. Like yesterday. Look, that didn't even come from anywhere. That doesn't even grow here. And it's all been walked into. Wow, this is incredible. Let me get to the road, you guys. It's nothing but a distraction. I gotta film from the road. I showed you that thing, right? Watch. Here's the trail. This is the trail that goes. I had to break one of their leaners because it wouldn't let me through. I just broke it. I karate chopped it because it was right. Now see if I'm making it up about the trail. Just by chance. I told you it was the trail. I walked out, and that's where you walk in. I gotta show you this road and what they do right here. Some of it looks okay to drive, but it's not. Like you could drive here, yeah, but before and after are impossible. If you had a big clearance, you could do it. You need a real short, like a Jeep with a little like a lift on it, like a 4-inch lift. So here's where they all are. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I found it on the motorcycle. I got gloves on. It's hard. It's chilly. I'm chilly. If the sun hits you, it's incredibly beautiful. The second it's not hitting you, it's chilly. The other reason is, besides them telling each other, I'm being real quiet coming up this road. Okay, there's another ball right there. And then what's in front of the ball? Trident. You want to leave here, they put a stick across it that it doesn't come from there, didn't break from anywhere. It was put there, and it's field gold into a trident. And then you have that. So they probably live in there, inside there. Yep, there's like hotels in there. Not kidding. We'll get there. We just got to get some. I need more support, you guys, and we need more people on board. It's not more people on board. First of all, look at that clump of trees, and then what is that? I'm pretty sure if you rewind and look down or and around, you'll see them. I believe they're right there. You know, you'd think that they're off hiding as far away as they can. It's not like that. They're like, you go into their world, half of them are like sitting on your car, like chilling out. It's not what we think. We're just like spring chickens walking around out here. It's nothing to these guys, believe me. We need more people need to understand that they are the dumbest thing to ever exist on this planet. Not the smartest. They're not as cool as they think they are. No one cares about your car. Okay, over now. Look at this. Okay, if the balls weren't important, they wouldn't push tridents against them. Okay? Let's try to sneak in the rest of the way. So basically what I'm showing you is every inch of the way on this road that you have to walk or drive an ATV up is marked. There's a Bigfoot tree over here.
believe me, I have to be the most simple. I have to be the most entertainment around here today. Look at this. What do we call that? Bigfoot tree. And they love these things for some reason. Every structure I find, look at this, these are all trails from them. Here's a Sasquatch highway. These are where beings walk and live that you didn't know about. Look how it's decorated. They got the ball there, and they got one right there. Hey, buddy. And then this all structured there. Bigfoot tree. There's X's behind. Give me a second. Okay, change of plans. Look at this. Because of... I missed them. Okay, so they're a really nice couple. And I was like, you guys know the secret trail too? He's like, yep. They live up here. This is what's cool about that. We have places like this where tourists can't find it. It's just something that we all cherish. It's like anywhere, same place. Like if you live down at the beach or you live, anywhere you live where you have vacationers, there's always spots, whether it's a bar or a beach, somewhere to get away from these people. And we have the same thing. We have hiking trails that are not disclosed to the public. Only the locals know. They're marked and designated, but they won't publish for out of state because we need our own. Look at that, you guys. Yes, I'm local. Over now. Oh, I have this thing where if there's regular people, they were so nice, right? Really good looking couple too. Like they were like, they should have been models. And they had this really friendly dog. I met the dog first. He came around, I'm like, oh, good boy. I gave him a glove. I was like, good boy. If you could have just killed me. And but now they're up there. So I have this thing where if people that don't know about them are around, it's gonna affect it. I could be completely wrong, but instead of doing what I was gonna do, let's go in, which is probably better anyway. I just thought it was gonna make this great video to go up, not great, but like good to go up. I didn't get a chance to show you yet, but maybe I'll come out that way. So let's go in first. You guys like how it's all like different. It's the hard part to figure out. Are they different because their environment is different? Because of the way they set everything up. It's the same system, same language, but some do it sloppy. And it's eerie. And it's weird. So we're not supposed to think out of our common sense, but can we apply logic to certain things like that? They did this. I see these everywhere. So because I'm in the middle of their world, but they'll make it perfectly level, and then they'll have all this stuff on it. It's impossible. See, they'll have all that like X's and stuff, and then they a lot of times they'll tuck. If it's lighter, they'll tuck these under that way to hold it level. You can see how they tucked them there. That one that's tucked. They do the same exact thing. Everywhere I go, the same thing is done. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Guys like Wynn, he's too dumb. He doesn't understand that I've already filmed that 500 times. Some guy the other day is like, you have never filmed 10,000 of them. It's amazing how people know things. He's never seen my videos, doesn't even know I exist, and claims that I never filmed, I don't have 10,000 pictures. It's probably more than that. I've been saying 10,000 for 3 years, 2 years. Remember, I have an incredible team of people. So I have, their timestamps as well. So it's way more than that, actually. People are just so, you guys, there's no other way to put it, and I'm done beating around the bush. So stupid you are. You simple, common, idiot person. Feel that way, because it's exactly what you are, okay? And I mean that with all the love I possibly can give you. I'm not trying to make you, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to wake you up. Trust me on this, okay? Just trust me. Tens of thousands of other people do. And I've never let them down in 6 years. You can too. Right here. Because I won't. I'll make it a point just of that alone. Just as a game almost, to be like, see, I told you. I'd never want to be wrong in this. Whoa. See, they're all in here. So I want to walk across no man's land. Look at the X. Now I'm on private property right now, but I don't know whose it is, and I'm not doing anything wrong, you know? There's no house nearby. In fact, this property is not attached with any kind of house. I feel like that's weird. So if some guy goes buys 5 acres in the middle of like state land in Alaska and it's 200 miles away from anybody, and someone just happens to walk through there, you know, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, you're not hurting anything. Like, I know I'll treat this place better than he will. Does that give me the right? No. But this is a very special situation that we're in here. And these guys need love too. What's with this round dome? A rock? What is that? I've caught them up there. It's one of their lookouts. All right, you guys want to hear something I don't tell you? That's one of their lookouts. I filmed them at that lookout from the other way. I was miles from here. So the other way has openings in it. Those are probably openings too, to look this way. You can see the trails that go up to it. No human beings, guys. There's no humans out here. Except for the people that walked up the road just now. But that's the only place that they'll walk. He's a local guy. Nobody walks here because you're not allowed. I'm allowed. You think I'm not? Wait till the guy catches me. By the time I'm done with him, you know why? Because the whole trip is here. He knows, you know what I mean? Even if he didn't believe in this, he'd be like, okay, this guy's definitely not gonna hurt my property. You know? He's there. He's only there because he's crazy. That's okay. So what I'm doing is, those guys messed up my plans. I can't have them up there when I was gonna do what I was gonna do today. So let's go. Look at this, you guys. You'd never know what I showed you's there in a million years. It took me, so that just shows me, like, I know these spots are good. I know these lookouts are good up here. I know this patch is good. It's all structured and they're in there watching me right now. Unless they're in church, whereas you guys should be right now. It's Sunday. You probably won't see this till Monday. Actually, I don't believe that you should be. I think church is made up by people. It's all about money and stuff. You can certainly have your own church. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. That if you don't go to church on Sunday, you go to hell. If that's not a ploy by the Catholics to get money, I don't know what is. No offense, Catholics. Most of half of my friends are Catholic. I'm not saying any of this factually. I'm just... The one thing about Catholics, as strict as their religion is, they're all pretty cool. None of them really go overboard following it. Yeah, look, just believe in Jesus and God. Don't worry about the rest of the details. Like whether you're Presbyterian or Episcopal or you're Lutheran or you're... You know, it's all stupid to me. I think it's all just psychopaths. You know, trying to change or reinterpret or, you know, just don't worry about the details, guys. Worry about thanking Jesus for your life. Not whether you're a Lutheran or an Episcopal. It's all stupid. Not the religion part, just the having so many different denominations or whatever the word is. What am I doing out here? Talking about Catholics. I must be zapped. These guys, I don't think they're gonna give me any noise here. I think they're happy. Because I get these vibes, you guys. These crazy vibes. Give me a second. Put a couple other clips in this. Man, I can't believe, as nice as that couple was, I really like them. they kind of messed up I need that whole road to myself. I can't have them like hear me whistling and talking to them and stuff. It just ruins it. I can't. They know it because my vibes are all weird. It might not, but that's me kind of being a diva in this. Like I can't have. I'm never near where people are. You know. Even now, I might be near it, but I'm not. Like those people would never be here. They're gonna walk up that road with their dog. Try to. You can see their thing from here.
So I normally don't say this kind of stuff because it's really hard to believe. But I got this overwhelming feeling to go out in the open. I think what the feeling was if you want that, which was I was like, I want to see you guys go out in the open. We'll show you. So it was something. It was just bizarre. You know, I think I'm missing something here too. I think there's a bunch of them right there. So timestamp people might see something there. I'm not gonna. I just try to show what other people, you know, might be able to finally understand. You know, that this is how they're tricking us. It's not within our reason, our logic. Just remember that it's right on the outside. It's not far away. It's just right there.
I already told you that was good, didn't I? Based on what I'm seeing here. Now let me show you something cool. I came up, so now, I didn't go deep into those other woods yet. This video is not supposed to blow your mind. I'm on an exploration. I'm really, and this is a serious investigation for me, actually. It's hard, I know it's hard for you to believe I'm serious, but you'd be surprised. I'm really not, unless it comes to this. I barely smile at a joke on this subject. Outside of it, I'm like a small child. In the human life, I think it's a joke, so I think that's funny. In this subject, I take it. You guys just look at my pattern in 5 years. I've never taken a day off, really. I don't want to. Show you how you get to where they are. So what do you do if you're out in this? This is what most people have, like if they're out here seeing this stuff. You don't see anything. And you'll think you're not near them, but you're actually always are. It's just that people don't know how to do it. So they're like, oh, I can't find what Mark does. I'm like, give me $5,000 and I'll come there and show you how. No, I've never said that. Here. I'm free. But I gotta I gotta pay for rent and stuff out here. And, hopefully make a little bit of money, just like a little bit. I gotta buy nicotine somehow. I'm just kidding. I have, my nicotine habit is very inexpensive. It's not that much. It's stupid, but it's just something I started early in life. All right, so enough talking. I think I'm feeling really weird, and I'm gonna take you in here. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I want to end up on the other side. If I go like a mile this way, I'll end up on the other side of this dry riverbed I was filming last time. Give me a sec. Been out here for a long time walking through this stuff. Do you know there's no signs of them at all here? And I'm real close to somewhere I know they exist. Now, I don't know, does that mean they can still go? Because they're not going to make footprints or anything, but they don't like bend or touch anything here. And it's real close to where they are. In my experience, usually they can't hang around a place without doing it. You're going to see something weird, even if it's just sticks laying on the ground. And out in here, I don't see anything.
And yet I know that I finally made it, that they're right in there. Carlos, nice whistle, Carlos. Carlos sent me a recording. He was just messing around on Messenger. He couldn't do the whistle. And then I tried to do it back, and I just woke up and I couldn't do it. I started coughing. I'm like, two old people trying to message each other. No, we're not that old. So watch this. I got the nerves, you guys. I got nerves. Not vibes. Like nerves. Like I'm walking into the chicken den. So next to that thing, isn't it amazing? I just saw it now. Or I said that forest must be good. I might not put that in. And there's a trident. Real squatchy looking trident tree. And then I believe I found it, but based on that. Let's go through here. I'll turn the camera on. See, they're right inside. They love these trees. These pine trees mean everything to them, you guys. Let's keep it short. I could stay out here all day and do a video for you all day.
It's funny I say that, and I'm looking at this clip. I haven't seen it yet. It's 17 minutes long. Look at this trident. But I think it's the coolest place. I go down to this ravine that I found, and it's pretty unbelievable. I haven't seen the video yet, but let's see how it comes out. So I don't like to say it's great until it comes across that way. But as far as I remember, it was really cool, and it's down in this snow melt ravine. Over now.
People have girlfriends and boyfriends and other things in their lives. I have nothing else in my life. This is it. Yeah, the grandkid, but they're all far away. I'm gonna hopefully go see them soon. When I say that kind of stuff, I'm not referring to grandchildren or something like that. Look at this, you guys. I found it right out of that stuff. I walked around in circles. Look at this walkway. Look at it. Even have a freaking border like Predator Hill. We do that kind of stuff at parks. Triangle. This looks like a little one inside the triangle. Look at that as soon as you get here. Like really active, like today. Active. Could be some deer, yeah, but it's being marked by them, guys. Look how it all zigzags down among structures. I might put some other clips in too from the past in this video as well. Usually what I do, I'll stay out here as long as I can. I got some more videos to do for you guys. And then I'll start doing some Bigfoot confirms. But I might just throw some reminder videos in for people, like clips I don't even remember. I'm like, oh yeah, let me put that in there. That's really good. Or something like that. So even if you've seen it before, usually I try to make it to where it's, it's worth you rewatching it. Like, it's like a refresher. Like, this is really real. We can all have days of struggle in this situation. So now I'm going to go. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to locate where they are. I'm trying to figure out this area. It just jives with everything else that I do. They don't leave these areas much. Let's go down to this river. It's really bizarre. I don't think they're running around up there in the open where no one might ever see them. They don't leave these areas where their sticks are. Very much. I think it's part of the rules. I think it happens, but it's usually like, the boss. That's why you see these big footprints. These others, they're not just running around. This is the area I think is really weird. Oh yeah, I got huge impressions here. Remember that? Huge impressions on the other side, you guys. That was incredible. Remember I was over by the river at the end of the sneaker video? And there's these giant footprints. They are undeniable footprints. It's crazy. right here. That's why I know I'm with big dogman types. Also the others. So those dogmen always come with the others. So do the Bigfoots. They have all this team around them. That's why I believe it's a team, because they always look different. Why wouldn't you have like 5 things on his shoulder that all look the same? It's a team. They come up in teams. I sometimes wonder if that's not how they police them. They don't send them up with their families. They send them up in teams. That way, you know, they'll always come back because their kids and stuff are there. Where's this river weird? It's not a river. It's a stream for snow melt. So it only has stuff in it for about a month. Water in it for about a month. Not even. Yeah, about a month. Look, and they mark it, and then look at the ground. And each one has like footprints going up. TP. This is special. Oh, so when I was over there, I couldn't see this wallow. Joel, another guy that's been getting great time. Joel, your timestamps. You feeling better? Because, man, your timestamps have been out of control lately. Really good. Chris Kramer. Anyone that posts for me, my timestamps for my videos in Energy Overload, I love you. Thank you. It's a huge deal for me that you do that. Carlos, forget about it. Look to Carlos, guys. He's an expert. Okay, he knows more about this camera than you'll ever know, okay? He can rip it apart, break it open, tear it down. He knows everything about cameras. He'd be the first one to tell you this isn't real, but yet he's the best at doing this. So go figure, right? Look at them walking all over you guys. Like, that is a footprint right there. Look, they have an X there. Look at the disturbances. They were just here. They're like always here. Look. Do we believe now? And this is probably the least of the visuals that I show. I actually enjoy it because it's easier for me. If I get into a place that's crazy, look at these footprints, you guys. There's one right there. There's one right there. You can even see the, I can't tell if they're going down, but you can see the, you know, the feet. Here too, he's walking right here. Why is he doing right by this structure?
So let it be known, you cannot stand at a place or a structure like this and not have them know it and watch you do it.
He's walking right here. He goes to the structure. Looks like he even stands at it. Like this. Psst. You guys, it's Colorado Bigfoot again. Look at him. He's such an idiot. Look at him. Look. Hey, it takes a smart person, someone with a big brain, to admit that they're a moron, okay? I admit that. Just not in this. How's that for you? When it comes to this, I'm the opposite of a moron. If it comes to human life, yeah, I'm an idiot. This is all day long. Look at this, you guys. I just want to get to the point where they'll come right now. They'll be right here when I show up. They're, you know what I mean? They're right here, but not coming over and give me a high five. Here's the crazy part. Watch. You see, this is not supposed to be this, okay? None of that's supposed. People don't understand what the forest looks like if it's undisturbed. Okay? This is what it looks like when it's disturbed. And it has huge footprints. Okay? These guys make the craziest prints. They don't care. Look at this. Oh, I gotta do the music video. Look what they did here. So here's where these others are, all the pine cone eating. They're right at this riverbed. I was over there. The giant footprints are right there. They're still there. You could see them from here, I think. Look, those are footprints. I swear to God to you guys. I've been saying that a lot lately. Like, I'm 51. I swear to God. I think what that is for me, it's just to give you an extra little nudge. Like, hey, okay, he's swearing to God. He better not be lying. But I just want to give you an extra little, like, I'm not messing around, serious truth, okay? I told you, I'm a little immature in the human world. Just not in this. It's amazing that this erases my immaturity when I'm doing it. I mean, a little bit anyway. Look at that. Look how they have, when they knock that over, they put that one, it's not even touching the ground. And it's just leaning on top of that. These guys are wild in here. Now, where is he right now? Look, you don't believe me? Believe me again. Look at that. I see you. Look at them walking, you guys. Constantly up and down here. I swear. I almost broke my ankle. All right, did you see that? My right ankle got caught right there. It was like it's a giant trident that goes into all of that. And here, where was that? Remember that there was like a white thing leaning? Yeah, there it is. So there. Oh, it's a freaking moose bone. So you know it's not from water. They put that there a long time ago, you guys. Look how deep it was. Something's been messing around right here. Look at that. You know how old that is? I have such vibes, you guys. I don't think they're bad. I know when they're looking at me. I gotta put that back. Sorry. How could that be like that? It's almost petrified, you guys. How could that be like that? In front of X's and tridents and all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, I'm in a place that no one's ever stood before. And I'm not that far from a dirt road. But really, that one's not used. And there's a whole situation here. Lots of pine cones. Only the holes to put the pine cones in. Those holes don't go anywhere. It's a trident. And they're running up here the whole time. Isn't that wild? I couldn't tell when I was standing here that back there is all this wallow. All right, I feel like you guys are bored. I can't help it because I'm like.
So I'm standing on these big footprints from the sneaker video. I mean, do you guys see this the way I do? They go right there. This is, you can see the teepee at 12 o'clock. You can see the bunches of the way they do it, and then they just walk right through there. And that's what I call a Sasquatch highway. And this is one that's just so incredible. It's the rest of the world around it's a little shabby, but where they walk is simply amazing. Not just on this one, but in other spots of this forest. It's pretty incredible. My day did get altered a little bit because of people walking up the trail. I mean, I decided to let it alter it, but this is just a magical place for me. I wish I could get my true emotions through YouTube.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I used to be so good, and then like at knowing things, and now I'm getting confused. This is really difficult. Some of the things and being involved, there's no question there's a telepathy thing. I don't know how much lost time there's been. I don't know about that stuff. I don't feel like too much lost time, but I feel like, man, a couple of the times when you see them, that's when you're the most zapped. Remember, Dan never came out of it, guys. He hasn't done a video with me since. Okay, think about that. This is a very difficult subject. You have to have the right brain for this. You have to be willing to subject yourself to unbelievable conditions that were not made for humans, which is telepathy. I believe we used to be. We used to use it all, but that's probably the 90% of your brain that's sitting there empty. You think God made 90% of your brain for no reason? No, it was taken away from us. Over and out. Actually, don't over and out me. Everything here is so squatchy. Even though it's not really Bigfoot here, in my opinion. My opinion, you can usually take to the bank, right? So, because I just can't prove it to you, like, with physical evidence necessarily, like complete, but I know. And I told you I'll never be wrong. Well, I mean, I do my best. I think about the future. I'm talking about when I'm dead, even, like 50, 100 years from now. You know, like, man, remember that stuff? No one knew anything. This is when everyone knows everything now. Those people were so stupid. And they'll be like, that guy Mark, he knew everything. He told everyone and he told the truth. You see, there was good people in the world. That's what I want. I think I just want a memory of that, of myself that way. Even if it's one person says it in 100 years, I'll smile from wherever I am. Come to this side, big pile of dirt, barbed wire, and then you got the ground. So they're over here too. And then what do you got behind? So there's your pyramid. They can go in. One of my guys said no hide, but I believe they do. Ones do have hidden entrances that you can't see. I don't care what he said to me. I believe that they hide them. And he said no hide. Some big enough, some not. You know, maybe in his world, but there's ones that he's probably talking about Bigfoots. These rock ones, they hide their entrances. Maybe not always, but a lot of them. Especially if they come out at one of these pyramids. It's just hidden somehow, you know, like you go up to a spot like that. Where'd it go? Oh, I just found out, by the way, guys. Why does that look like a being? See, that's probably one of the entrances. There's a face to a being on it, you guys. And then across, there's undeniable structures, especially right there. And they all walk in. So I just found out, I got horrible news. Huge prayers to Dave Hoffman. One of my best buddies growing up. Also one of the most successful. He doesn't know what I do. Like, he knows, but he would never watch. Like, they're in their own world because of their business. But anyway, his father, Dave Hoffman, just passed away. And then so my buddy Mark, who's my best friend meets, called me this morning, and he's a little closer with them. So it's been a real difficult thing. It was COVID-19. Closed his lungs down, basically. Brian has it now, who's my age, and it's doing really, really bad. So just got some sad news. That's all. I wasn't best friends with his dad, but I just knew him since I was little. One time he called me a simple bastard. He goes, "Oh, Abel, that simple bastard?" I was thinking to myself, I'm like, because I like to keep things simple, but I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm talking about a guy that just died, but I love the guy, but I'm just saying, oh, who's simple here? Is it me or you? Because nothing about me, unfortunately, is simple. But I try to keep it that way. So here's this couple. Let me not show their license plate. So I met them up here. Very unusual to have someone else here. So that kind of put a wrench in it. I have been thinking about sneaking in that corner over there as well. Give me a sec. This one, he's sitting right there. Someone was just up there. Not hard to believe, right? It's where they watch me from. They watch you from everywhere.